Hey Claire, it's Brody here from Pacific Toyota. Just here to do a quick virtual tour on the lovely LDV that you've inquired on with us today here in Cairns. Now, a little bit about us before I jump into the video. This is one of our two pre-owned yards here in Cairns. We've got one here and then another down the road about 2 kilometres. Across the road from that, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles. Just up the stairs there, that's our little showroom. And as you can see, we do have Toyota finance available on all of our pre-owned cars. So if you are looking for a finance quote on the LDV, let me know and I'm happy to organise that through them as well for you. But without going too much further into us, I'll jump straight into the condition of the car. Coming through here, obviously being a black car, anything's going to show up pretty well. So there's a couple of little scratches just in the front here and a couple of little stone chips that I wanted to point out to you there. And obviously just a couple of little scratches just from some bugs and stuff like that hitting the front. So I did want to point that out to you as well. It's a little scratchy on the front here. It looks like more just bug marks that have eaten the paint there. So I did want to be obviously as honest as I can in the video with no surprises getting to you. But obviously the rest of the bonnet looks all nice and clean. A couple of little stone chips just on the left hand side of the bonnet there. Coming down the front right hand side here, all that's really clean. There's a couple of just very light little scratches. Obviously, like I said, a black car, you're going to see most of those things. Only close up. From a distance, it looks perfect, but just want to go through and be, I guess, as picky as I can for you. Heaps of tread in them. All-terrain tyres as well, so top quality tyre, the Wild Pig tyre, and obviously no gutter ash or anything like that on the wheel. And to give you a good look at the underbody through here, no rusting or anything like that through there. Obviously a little bit of dirt as you'd expect from a car, but otherwise nothing major through there. Coming through the front bar, I did want to point out there's a bit of a scratch just on here on the front. That's pretty much the worst of anything that I saw through here. You do obviously have your fog lights and your headlights through here. Coming through the front grille, that's all nice and clean through there. And this left side, there's just a bit of a scratch on that side as well. So again, I want to be as honest as I can on the video. Through the rest of it, it's all pretty clean through there. A couple of just very light little minor stuff through there that I wanted to point out, but otherwise heaps of tread on the left hand side. No gutter ash or anything like that either. And again, I'll just push this down as far as I can so you can get a good look under the underbody. As I mentioned, no rust or anything like that. Coming through the windscreen here, all nice and clean. No chips, cracks, damage or anything like that through there. Obviously we've got $39.90 drive away on the price there. Obviously drive away being all your on-road, stamp duty, registration, everything included. There are a couple of light little dents just on the back of the top here. Someone might have lent something in the tub and it might have fallen in there. I just wanted to point that out as well. It does have your LDV weather shields up the top here. And then coming back through your doors, light little stone chip just there. Otherwise, there's a couple of very light little scratches and stuff through the doors that I wanted to point out. And just down the bottom there. Otherwise clean. Coming through here, obviously just on this rear guard here, a couple of stone chips just where some rocks would have flicked up, obviously because that sticks out just that little bit on these tubs, just being that mega tub as well, that stone chips and everything get caught on there pretty easy. Heaps of tread in the rear tyre there. And no gutter ash or anything on the wheel. And again, to give you the best idea of the underbody, you've got a full-size spare tyre under there. A little bit dirty, but no rusting or anything like that, as I mentioned. Through the back here, there's just a bit of a scratch that comes along this rear bar just to the step. Otherwise, through the rest of it, does have some polish marks just on that plastic. They're a bit hard to get out once you've polished a car like that. And there's a little bit of wear and tear just on the top of the tub here, just from obviously people throwing stuff in and out of the back through there, and a couple of light little scratches just from where people have opened that tailgate up. It does have, looks like a rhino lining or something, like a spray-in liner that's been put on. So obviously you can throw stuff in and out, put your bike in. It's got tie down points on all 4 sides of the tub. So like I mentioned, you're going to be able to throw the bike in there pretty easily, and that like mega tub, like I said, it's just a little bit wider. So heaps of room if you're going to be putting the bike in the back and scratching it up, things like that you probably do yourself anyway. It has the tow bar already fit on there, and the wiring harness is just a bit further back there, as you can see. It does have lights in the back here, obviously just a bit of extra lighting if you are going to be, I guess, loading the bike up or out at night. Just a bit easier to see. Coming down the right hand side here, just a very minor little stone chip here and a couple of Just light little scratches there, like I mentioned, just there and there. Heaps of tread in the back rear tire as well, and no gutter rash on that one either. And again, all nice and clean through that underbody as well. Bit of a scratch just on the rear left-hand side here that I wanted to point out. Again, does have your weather shields here. Coming up through here, there's no scratching or anything up the back. Sorry about the noise just on the side. I'm just out on the road here. All right, couple of light little scratches just in the driver's door and just underneath that door handle there. And just on the inside, that's just a bit of polish, so all that's going to come off as well, just with a quick wipe. There are a few stone chips and things like that down the bottom here that I wanted to point out. Obviously, like I said, I'm just going to be as honest as I can in the video. And a couple of light little scratches just on the back here. Otherwise, through the rear door, a couple of very, very minor scratches that I wanted to point out. Otherwise, nice and clean. Obviously, as I mentioned, even though you can, I guess, get up close and pick and scratch everything that's on there, when you stand back and look at it, looks like a really clean ute. All right, jumping into the interior. Obviously, in this LDV, it's got that leather interior. Nice and clean through here. Does need a quick vacuum just in the center part here, but otherwise, carpet flooring's all nice and clean. Through the leather, there's a couple of light little marks and stuff like that. Obviously, you can see those in the photos from the advertisement, but a little bit of a mark there and a little bit of a rip just in there. The rest of it's all nice and clean, other than a couple of light little stains just in the seat. Obviously, air conditioning in the back as well, so if anyone is jumping in the back here, you're going to be nice and cool. All right, coming into the driver's door card here. No scratching or anything like that. Very minor little scratch just down the bottom there. Otherwise, all nice and clean again through that carpet floor. And the driver's seat's immaculate through there. Nothing I can point out. Same as the front passenger seat. So only really that wear and tear just in the back seat. Maybe you had some workers or someone jumping through the back. All right, push button start in these LDVs. So you just have to have your foot on the brake and push that button there to get it going. All right. Got your huge touchscreens and everything that I'll go through in a second with you. 48,748 kilometers on the odometer exactly. No engine warning lights, anything like that on the dash. Steering wheel's all really, really clean, so presents very well. Same as up through the dash here. So the interior up the front here looks immaculate. It's in great condition. You've got all your aircon controls, Apple CarPlay and everything, and radio through here, and just your normal Bluetooth and everything, obviously. All touchscreens, so you can obviously access all that through here. Just going through all your settings, your car, everything like that. So it's nice and easy to use. You can control the aircon just from here as well. So you get your fan speed, temperatures and modes through there. A couple of USB points and a 12-volt point. Obviously your four-wheel drive buttons and modes through here. Automatic transmission, so obviously when reversing you do, like I said, have that reverse camera and the 360 view where it gives you the view from the top. So nice and easy, and you can obviously have a play around there, look through every camera individually if you needed to. That's just in front of the car. Obviously you can see the car driving in front if you're going to check all that out as well. Coming through here, you've got all your power, eco modes, DPF button mode, and your hill descent control and traction control. It also has your lane departure warnings as well. So all kitted out through there, little center console in here, and then I'll go through the service history for you just to see obviously how well the car's been maintained. And then, like I mentioned, get that warranty date for you as well. Once I call them up and just see when it is out of factory warranty. All right, as you can see, it's had the first service there at 4,000, then again at just under 20,000, then again at 35,000, and then we've just done the most recent service at 48,000 kilometers. So according to the stick here, it's not due until 64,000 kilometers. It's just still beeping at me just because I've got that in reverse still. So park all that up, turn it off. I'll grab the keys out, see if it's got one or two keys as well. All right, so it does have two keys, your main and your spare through there. So it's all ready to go. Obviously, as I went through, a couple of little things on the outside of the condition of the car. Obviously, if you're going to be doing any four-wheel driving, towing obviously the jet ski and putting the bike in the back, it's a couple of things that you're probably going to do yourself. But that'll do my virtual tour. If you do have any questions about the car at all, let me know, as I'm happy to go through anything that I might have missed for you. But I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll hear from you soon. Thanks again, Claire. Cheers.